studio all night or video shoot all day?
Studio all night. Even though I love videos, studio all night.
You be in that stew.
Yeah.
And speaking of being in the studio all night, one of my favorite compliments to give is that you make a lot of songs. You got a lot of songs
I got
out
a lot
there.
of music.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where did that grind come from, and how many songs do you typically make on a week?
Honestly, the grind for me just making a lot of music kind of started with me ending up just buying my own studio setup, and it was just like the studio's in my room, you know. So I started making music when I was like 17.
Okay.
I would say like my equipment became like my TV. You feel me? So like once I got my equipment, I stopped watching TV, bro. I stopped watching Netflix. It was more of like if I hear a beat, I want to go record, you know?
Yeah.
So it just became like a routine for me to record a song every day since I was 17. Like I definitely would say I make about 7 to 10 songs in a week. Like,
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
I make a song every day.
Yeah.
Every day for sure. This past month, I've been busy as fuck, and I just been sitting on so much music. I've been making music like I've made like 3 songs this week. But
Okay.
that's because I've been so busy, bro.
Yeah.
And I have to remind myself like I have a lot of music in my vault. Like eventually, this shit got to get dropped. Like I'm just making music and I'm not even dropping it, even though I am dropping it. Cause I drop a lot.
Yeah, you got 2 albums this year already.
3.
3?
We got We Love You Chika 3.
Oh, I didn't know We Love You Chika 3 came out this year.
Yeah, it was this. I dropped it on Valentine's Day.
That's
yeah,
right.
I drop a Valentine's tape every year. This was my 3rd consecutive year doing one.
Okay.
But we had that one, and then Money Talks and Wham Wham Wham. Go check them all out because they all fire.
I'm gonna put you in a hard position off the jump.
Let's do it. I was born for moments like this.
Which one of those 3 are your favorite right now?
I would probably say, all 3 of them are hard.
All 3 of them are hard.
I'll probably go with the most recent one I just dropped, Money Talks.
Okay.
Just because, like, there's a lot of Holy Grail songs on there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That one, like, I dropped that album on a whim, but I was like, bro, I'm popping it right now. Let me just put more music out. And I put out like a bunch of songs in my vault that I knew were hits. You feel me?
I was about to say it definitely didn't sound like it was out on a whim. I feel like you took a level up just as far as like the production on it. I feel like it was almost you hopping a bunch of different sounds. So I can't say this was the only one that was different sounding because it was still had that essence of Lil Chika and that headbang going. But it sounded like there was some attention spent on the production of it.
I feel you because here's my thing. I just got a bunch of music in my vault. Like it gets to a point where you have so much good music, bro. You can like drop whenever, and like the people will say like kind of what you just said. Like the album I just dropped, like at least 8 of those songs are like 4 months old.
Damn,
like 4 months. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I know they're great songs. And even in my vault, like I have songs in my vault right now that are over a year old and I haven't dropped it because I just truly believe like this is a hit song that just has to wait for its moment. Like it's kind of how I feel about all my songs. I get kind of personal with it. I won't lie. Like there's certain songs, I'm at the point where it's like I don't want to drop a song and see it flop. So like I kind of like bet on it and just leave it in my vault and praying that, one day when I'm more up, like people will appreciate the song more. Because I feel like I have a lot of songs out that people don't appreciate.
Okay.
Not necessarily because it's just trash, but mainly because they just ain't heard it yet or they just let it go over their shoulder.
Okay. That's an interesting way to look at it. So you're basically kind of like building the fans up. Like you're trying to get your name out there with the songs that are already good and bangers, but save the ones that are like classics until like you feel like the moment's right.
Yeah, till I feel like there's a good amount of buzz going on to where people are going to tune in. Like that's why, like I dropped the album. I dropped Wham 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 like the beginning of April. And I dropped Money Talks the beginning of May. I just dropped 2 albums. Yeah. You feel me? In less than a month span.
Right.
Like
it surprised me when I saw it. I said, wait, another one?
You feel me? But I just dropped this recent album because I had crazy buzz going on with that recent album. And I'm at the point where it's like I want to capture every like I want to take my chance with everything that's going on. I felt like that was a great opportunity to just put more music out. Like I have a good buzz going on. Let me show them what else I got. You feel
Right.
me? So and I did it, and that album's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Good to hear. It's going crazy in my phone and in my speakers at home.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm glad that
Hell
that's
yeah.
not just singular.
Nah, for sure.
And that's smart that you're kind of rolling on that momentum. You mentioned that you got some songs that are kind of slept on, and I'm sure you're gaining new fans like as this is going. Is there any album or any song that you think people should go back to that may be a couple years old?
A lot.
Yeah.
I could sit here all day. Yes, man. It's on the Valentine's album I just dropped this year. We Love You Chika 3. And then I have a song called Drift. Shout out A3, He the Feet. That's my brother. That song is platinum. Drift, I'm telling you, it's really a hit. And A3 verse hard. He just played a song. I don't even remember. It's called Fallen. Yeah, he just played it, and it made me remember. Like, dang, this song was a hit. I got a song called Fun. It just deserves 1 million streams. It don't got 1 million streams, but it deserves 1 million streams. I be forgetting my music. I won't lie.
I mean, when you got that much music, it's hard. And I suck at remembering song names because usually I put on the album and I walk away.
Yeah.
And then I've just got used to favoriting. So that's how I keep up with it now. I favorite it.
What you listen to music on? Like what platform?
Apple Music as far as my everyday, and then Spotify is when I'm trying to find people.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. What do you listen to music on?
Apple and SoundCloud, but mainly SoundCloud. I'm not gonna lie. Like I pay for both.
SoundCloud's still going like that.
Oh, I love SoundCloud. Like I think SoundCloud honestly the best platform to listen to music. Hear me out. Because one, SoundCloud has literally everything. Like if you think they got all the unreleased music, they got all the upcoming artists. You feel me? They got all the music that's already out.
Right.
Like it's either honestly SoundCloud or YouTube, like, you know, because they got everything. You feel me?
I'll be on YouTube for sure.
And I guess me personally, I'm an artist, so like I just grew up on SoundCloud as well. Like I don't know, SoundCloud fire though. If you pay for the ads, it's fire.
Do you ever put something on SoundCloud that you don't put on the other platforms?
A lot of people be asking me that, and I've done that like once or twice. But if I'm gonna put something out, I try to put it out everywhere at the same time.
Right, I'm about to say, let me know if I'm missing something. I done
listen
to
like
everything.
1 or 2 songs, but I got
okay.
like 300 songs out at least. You know, like I recently. All right, now that I'm finally doing an interview and I can say this for the people.
Yeah, let them know.
I recently got like half of my discography took down on Spotify. I am in the works of getting that up. I've been getting a lot of DMs and people on TikTok asking me where the certain songs go on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. It was not my fault, but it is being handled, and I will take care of it. Facts.
There we go. It's coming back. Have no fear.
You feel me?
One of my favorite albums or series is the We Love Chika 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you.
And I feel like your last 2 albums, you have a duality about you. You have the ragers and the upbeat, the hype, the things that I could see out of performance. And then you also have the love songs, and I'm using love songs broadly, but the songs for the ladies and the more smooth songs.
Nah, definitely. I kind of started with like the R&B music. I'll be honest, like I was only dropping R&B for the longest. It was like my R&B. I call it like R&B rap, but like with Lil Chika's twist on it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it just got to a point where I don't know, I was making everything, but I didn't know what to drop. And then recently, well not recently, but I said like November, I found like a whole new sound of my own. Like I said, I record myself.
Yeah.
What it really was is I found a new preset. And I was like, oh, this is game changing, you know?
Okay.
I was like, this is game changing.
Yeah.
So in a sense, my sound did change. And I found some producers. So like I would definitely say my sound is changing, but I wouldn't say it's changing like to like a whole new artist, but it's more of like I'm finding my own sound in a sense.
Yeah.
Like
No, I like that.
Nah,